Jake Paul, a 25-year-old boxer with his chiseled physique and trademark blonde hair, was determined to prove himself as a serious boxer. Mike Tyson, 58, a boxing icon with a fearsome reputation, sought to remind the world of his enduring power. As the bell rang, Jake danced around the ring, his quick feet and agile movements a stark contrast to Mike's formidable presence. The first round saw Jake land several solid shots, but Mike's granite chin absorbed the impact. The second round brought Mike's trademark ferocity, cornering Jake against the ropes. Despite Mike's relentless pressure, Jake refused to back down. Harnessing his training and work ethic, he weathered the storm and began landing precision shots. Mike's age and ring rust became apparent, and Jake capitalized on the opportunity. As the rounds progressed, Jake's speed and agility allowed him to evade Mike's powerful blows. The crowd, initially pro-Tyson, began chanting Jake, 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 Jake. In the seventh round, Mike stumbled against the ropes, and Jake seized the moment, unleashing a flurry of punches that sent Mike crashing to the canvas. The referee counted to 10, declaring Jake Paul the winner by knockout. The crowd erupted as Jake celebrated his historic victory. Post-fight, Jake exclaimed, "I proved myself tonight. Mike's a legend, but I'm the future of boxing." Mike Tyson nodded in respect. Jake's got heart and skills. He's the perfect blend of entertainment and athleticism. As they embraced, the crowd acknowledged that this unlikely showdown had become an unforgettable moment in boxing history. Under the blazing lights of a T Stadium, a thunderous crowd gathered for a showdown that felt almost surreal. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Tyson, the fearsome former heavyweight champion, made his way to the ring, his movements slow but deliberate, as if each step brought back memories of past victories and brutal knockouts. Across the ring, Jake Paul, younger, brash and eager, relished the moment, feeling the eyes of the world on him. He knew he wasn't just fighting Tyson, he was fighting the legacy of an entire. The bell echoed, and the fight began. Tyson launched forward with unexpected speed, throwing a jab that Paul barely ducked. Tyson's fists were like wrecking balls, each punch reverberating through the stadium. The crowd gasped as Paul tried to evade the veteran's fury, his agility and speed his only defenses against Tyson's devastating power. In the first round, Tyson's unrelenting attacks made it clear he hadn't come to play. But as the rounds passed, something happened. Paul began to adapt, using his longer reach to keep Tyson at bay, countering with quick jabs that kept Tyson from fully dominating. Despite his experience, Tyson was visibly slowing, and Paul, aware of every muscle ache and breath, stayed on his toes, throwing cautious jabs but never letting up. Paul had become more than just a YouTuber, he was now in a battle of wills with a living legend. In the seventh round, both fighters were drenched in sweat, their faces bruised, but neither backing down. Paul, inspired by the moment, attempted a risky uppercut that clipped Tyson's jaw, staggering him momentarily. The crowd erupted, sensing the young fighter might actually stand a chance. By the end of the match, the judges tallied their scores. The two men stood in the center of the ring, Tyson breathing heavily yet dignified, and Paul, eyes wide with disbelief at how close he'd come to defeating his idol. As the announcer declared the split decision, the crowd roared. Though Tyson won, Paul had earned something just as valuable: respect from Tyson himself, the crowd, and the boxing world. It was a night neither fighter nor the world would ever forget.